Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is my first video in English, so let's introduce myself shortly. I am Fabio and I am a professional pizza maker since 2008. In 2009 I attended an Italian pizza course at the National Italian School of Pizza, one of the most important schools in Italy. Since then I opened my business for 6 years and I took part at the Italian Championship of Pizza and other championships, where I placed the first, second, third, it depends on the championship. In 2018 I had an opportunity to go abroad to have experience in a bakery in Miami and in Germany. And now I am back in Italy. So stop talking about me and let's make a pizza. Today we are gonna show you how to make a pizza on a peel. We are gonna make 2 pizzas and we cook in the electric home oven. We make a dough without any professional tools, without neither and without any professional oven or like something like this. Only with our hands and with our electric home oven with the baking stone inside. If you have a knife, you can use the same recipe and you can follow the same layout of the ingredients, as we can see soon. Let's make a pizza. Okay, let's start knead. We start with the yeast, dry yeast. I use it because it's better for me. But if you want to use a fresh yeast, you can use too. You need only to double the quantity. Let's start with the yeast in a flour and mix it. This process is important because yeast starts to working with the humidity of flour. Just mixing 15-20 seconds and then let's pour our water and knead. So at this point, when the dough is solid, only now you can put the salt and mix. Okay, once the salt is absorbed, we pour the olive oil. Now we can mix with our hands. This movement is the easiest movement for beginner to knead. Don't roll the dough like this, but the dough must be always in the same direction. And you have to only fold it inside. Okay, once the oil is absorbed, we need to make a pause. It's about 10 minutes because the dough is relaxing itself, and after we can mix it better. So we cover the dough with another bowl and let's wait for 10 minutes. About 10 minutes later, we finish the dough. I put the dough on a table and I knead this way. Now the dough is more relaxed. Okay, just 30 seconds. If the dough is well even, like this, it's ready. If the dough is not even, you have to make a pause, another pause of 10 minutes. So only at this point, the dough is finished. Once the dough is finished, so it's well smooth and even, you can put in a bowl and you can cover with a film. Then we can put in a fridge for about 24 hours. And then we're gonna refresh it. What does it mean, refresh the dough? Why do we refresh the dough and how to refresh it correctly? We refresh it because we deflate it from the rice and the yeast start again to eat the sugar contained in the flour. So the dough is more digestible. After about 24 hours, the dough is well risen and now it's ready to be refreshed. To refresh the dough, we need to do this movement. We have to fold it to the inside. Okay, at this point we can put the dough on the table and do this movement. With this movement we give strength to the dough. We reinforce the gluten net. Okay, that's how to refresh the dough. So now we put again in a bowl and then we cover it with the film and store in the fridge for about 20 hours. About 20 hours later, we have to take the dough off of the fridge and store it at room temperature for roughly 1 hour. Then we have to make the dough ball. We made 2 dough balls, about 280 grams. So let's prepare a dough ball. We prepare it the same way as we refresh the dough, as we have seen before. So we put the dough on a table. I weight the dough just to be more correct. Okay, 280 grams. We need 2 containers for the dough. And let's shape it. This way. We fold it from the outside to the inside. And then upside down. And we pull this way on the table. In this case we make pizza on a peel, so I leave the ball dough a little bit longer. Otherwise, if you make a round pizza, you can do a round ball dough. I haven't used flour for make the ball dough, but if you want for beginner, maybe it's better to use a little bit flour. When finished, we cover it. This with the top and this one with the film. Okay, now we leave the dough at the room temperature for about 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. Before we start, we prepare a peel like this, a shovel. This is a wood peel and this is short and good to manage in a kitchen like this. Let's stretch out the pizza. 2 hours and a half later, the dough is ready to be stretched out. It's well risen and has a very good smell. So, before we start, we need to scatter the desk, the table with plentiful flour. Another plentiful flour on the ball dough, and then we give a long shape to the ball dough. The same is for the shovel, for the peel. In this case, a little bit flour, not plentiful. So let's start. We need to push on the ball dough with the fingertip, like this. Not with the whole hand, absolutely not. There is air in the dough and we don't have to deflate the dough. Be careful to don't let the dough stick on the table. Sometimes we can do this movement to avoid this. At this point we can stretch out the pizza like this. Always with the long shape, because it's a pizza on a peel. This is like a meter pizza, but it's just for one person. Don't stretch the pizza only at the center, but must be equal, even. This is the shape, must be roughly. Now we can season the dough with what we want. In this case, we make a classic one with the first pizza, margherita. To stretch the sauce, we can use a spoon without push too much on the pizza. And we reach the border, the edge, like this. Now it's time for fresh mozzarella. It's the same till the edge, but not too much. Before we bake the pizza, we have to preheat the oven at the maximal temperature. In this case, unfortunately, the oven reached the temperature of 250. If you have an oven that reaches higher temperature like 300, 320 or a wood oven, the result will be better. When you preheat the oven, you have to put inside the baking stone and let the stone reach the temperature of 280, 300. I normally use a thermometer like this to check the temperature. Perfect. We got 300 degrees. We are ready to bake the pizza. So we are ready to stretch out the second pizza. So the same as before. Flour on the table and flour on the top of the ball dough. And a little bit of flour on the shovel as well. Stretch always with the fingertip, not with the whole hand, this way. And then put upside down the pizza. Remember to roll the pizza upside down, because this side is the normal side, is on the base, on the container, is plenty of sugar, and in contact with the baking stone, it will cook better. Be careful to stretch the pizza even. I mean, not, for example, this in this part thin, in this part thick, but even. Let's season the pizza. We use zucchini blossom and anchovies and mozzarella. And anchovies. Let's go baking the pizza. Cooking time for each pizza is roughly 12 minutes. Let's see the result inside. The pizza is so crunchy. This is the evaluation. And this is, here we have a good alveolation too. We have a small bubble because it's thin, but this is very good. This is the final result and this is very good. We got this. Despite we made the dough without knider, but just with our hand. And we cooked the pizza in electric home oven. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel and thumbs up. If you wanna make this pizza and this recipe, let me know the comment below the result. See you at the next video with another tasty product. Enjoy!